In the middle of the San Francisco Bay lies an island warehouse where our team of inventors imagines the future and builds it.
It's going to blow your mind.
It's fast-track prototyping. But are 2 weeks long enough to turn wild ideas into reality?
Full speed ahead!
On this episode,
It's so hot.
the guys take firefighting into the future with a space-aged pyro pack
Look, I'm a cyborg firefighter.
and a robotic fireman.
You take your life in your own hands if you're going to ride this thing.
Will they succeed, or will this build go up in flames? Find out next on Prototype This. Fighting fire is tough, dangerous work with outdated equipment. So the team will be spending a day in firefighter shoes.
Go.
To inspire ideas to make their jobs safer and easier.
Come on now. The fire's not going to wait for you. All right, guys, now we're going to introduce you to fire. What is in the pit is a diesel gas mix. You put it out with a fire extinguisher right behind you.
A blaze set up like an out-of-control backyard barbecue gives the guys a baptism by fire.
It's so hot. Why didn't you bring marshmallows, Joe? The heat of a fire, even that size, was tremendous.
Fire's hot. Nothing the team can do about that. But after Joe easily puts out the large fire with a small chemical extinguisher, the guys are feeling good about themselves.
Yeah. What's up now, fire? Don't mess with me.
But they shouldn't get cocky. It only gets worse from here.
All right, guys, I pity you for what we're going to do next. You're going to go through one of the most grueling events that firefighters face, and that would be a high-rise fire. So your job is to take this equipment to the second floor, hook up the hoses and charge it, and then make your attack on the third. This is the standard complement for a 3-person crew. There's 4 of you. You guys ought to be able to do it.
As if their outfits alone weren't cumbersome enough, lugging heavy hoses and multiple air tanks weighs them down with over 100 pounds of gear each.
Go.
Having something to carry our equipment up the stairs would be very beneficial.
The prototypers are getting a new appreciation for how difficult this work is.
Talk to each other. How we doing? Everybody doing okay?
We're carrying hoses, air tanks up, and then you put all this restrictive clothing on and you're going up flights of stairs. It's challenging. It's a lot of physical work.
Doing all right?
I don't really know what I'm doing.
I train every day. I'm a competitive triathlete, and even what I do on a day-to-day basis didn't prepare me for the physical exertion that I actually had to put out to climb the stairs.
Keep humping hose. Keep humping some hose. Come on now.
Because if they can get to the top not as exhausted or with more oxygen in their tank, they'll be able to perform their job for a longer period of time.
Sounds like Joe is onto something. Let's hope the next task sparks another good idea.
Okay, this is a kitchen prop. What we're going to do is we're going to have you pull a hose line into the kitchen and put the fire out.
This task involves the whole team trying to douse a runaway gas range. But despite the heat, they can't get out of the kitchen. So the guys move right in with a hose at full blast to try to get the flames under control.
The fire just kept coming. We were just pouring the water on.
You get a little bit claustrophobic wearing the air masks. You're in all of this clothing. You're going into some place you've never seen before.
You can't see the smoke. The fire just doesn't stop.
They struggle at first, then conquer the fire. But their day's not done yet.
Behind this door, there's a hallway and 2 rooms and a dummy located inside. Team 1, let's go. Go get him. Crawl low.
Their third and final task is to crawl in pairs through a pitch-black room to rescue a mock victim.
Well, during search and rescue, most of the time, you're in a blacked-out situation. It's the scariest thing that we come across.
Not only can they not see the victim, they can't see each other.
You're completely navigating by touch and by sound.
If the guys could come up with something that could identify firefighters inside a building, that'd be very beneficial for us.
So, burning with anticipation to get started on a project that could do some real good for the community, the guys nurse their sore muscles back at the concept table.
It seems like there's two areas where we really could help. One is helping firefighters get all this equipment up the stairs.
And a system that will help the firefighters see in the dark and also identify other firefighters.
All right, so we got build number one. It's going to be some kind of a motorized base to get all the equipment up the stairs, whether it be wheeled, tracked, whatever.
Well, the second one is a customized electronic system for the firefighters. So they don't have to deal with all these gauges everywhere. They can just look when they need the information.
Right. Yeah, and dragging that hose in and fighting the fire was pretty fun. But we put out huge fires with those little dry chem extinguishers. So imagine if you had one of those on board. Firefighters could just run in and put out a fire.
Like a superhero.
Yeah.
Run in, put everything out. Everyone's going to want one.
Oh, and we need to have a cool name for this thing. So we should call it the Pyro Pack.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's work. Let's do it.
The Pyro Pack needs to be form-fitting to allow a firefighter maximum maneuverability when crawling around burning buildings. So the team's first step is heading down to CyberFX in Southern California, where their bodies will be laser scanned to provide pinpoint measurements.
We need to get scanned data of the human body so we can really conform this thing to a backpack.
Hey guys, how are you? Hey Dick. Welcome to CyberFX. You guys know what you're in for?
Yeah, we're excited.
What they're in for is a continuation of cringe-worthy costumes for our team. The bright white color of the spandex is the best choice for reflecting the scanning lasers, as the machine draws each prototyper from head to toe.
This scan essentially gives you a topographical map of the surface of your body. It's really, really cool, really detailed and accurate, and we're going to be able to take huge advantage of that to create a really ergonomic pack.
And once the scans needed for the project are complete, there's still time for some fun. So the boys strike their best action figure poses. It's the Prototype Power Pack. The Tool Man.
This is kind of depressing.
Joe 100 Grand.
Wait, where'd my muscles go? Is this thing even working?
Dr. Zazenstein.
That is the perfect action figure.
And the fearsome El Norte.
Your yoga master would be proud.
My yogini.
Here to save the day. Available in stores by Christmas 2000 and never.